Hi, it's Matt Heaton here, and I'm addressing a few questions that were raised in the virtual guided session group over on Facebook a while ago. And John was asking about some higher voicings in drop D tuning, because I do tend to play in standard a lot, and he was wondering about some of the up the neck stuff in drop D. So the first thing, the particularly astute Backers Corner viewer might notice I'm playing a different guitar, and that is because my other guitar is a 12 fret, meaning the body hits the neck at the 12th fret. This one is a normal 14 fret, so it's a little. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is easier to play higher on this guitar because there's just a little more wiggle room up there. This guitar also is equipped with my Hipshot detuner, which makes this thing a absolute session beast because I can switch tuning on the fly. But let's talk about some high D stuff. So the first thing that is kind of nice about drop D is this chord. You can play open, 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 and that's 11, 10, gives you a big old D major chord. You can play it with these strings open and then do go up to the G on the 12th fret, which gives you a sort of G implying a 4 chord. You can do that. You could do it by fretting the low D string. So you're fretting it on the 12th fret. You can do it with harmonics. So what I'm doing there is I'm actually putting my ring finger across the 12th fret and playing. Which is kind of, it's a different tone. I mean, these are all just slightly different sounds. You could do it. They're all, they all have a different, they're doing the same thing, but just in a slightly different way. And then the A over C sharp chord, you can either do this, you can either mute, which would involve trying to put your ring finger across the 5th and 4th strings so that they don't ring. What I do more often than not is I actually let the D ring, because I find, I do this in standard as well, I find that this sound makes it feel so good when you go to that sound. It's, right? It's a little tension resolution. So the shape is this. If you don't like that, as with all drop D things, you can always double whatever note you're playing on the you know, the 6th and the 4th strings all fret the same. So you can get rid of it that way. So there's a 1, 5, or sorry, 1, 4, 5, 1 in D. Yeah. If we were to play a Mixolydian tune, here's a nice trick. You can, so again, starting out with this chord. Now obviously you could just slide the whole thing down. And you will sometimes, of course. But a nice one is if you, here I'll just show you on the, so I'm going to 10 on the 4th string, which is a C, and then 12 on the G string. So you get a C and a G, get that 5th in there. So that ends up being 12 mute, 10, 12 open, open. Isn't that light? Isn't that pretty? But wait, do you need to be fretting this up here? Couldn't you just have it open? Sure. And I find that doing that sort of thing, if you really kind of make the low stuff muty and let the high stuff ring, it's a really pretty effect. What else do I have for you? I mean, there's a lot of nice A major voicings up here, but they really are, they're not particularly drop D, they're just because you're not playing the low string much. You do have the option of like this kind of big power chord thing for A, where you do a little half bar across all three of those. But I usually wouldn't do that, because if you listen to this, and then if you listen to the much easier this, you know, to me, it doesn't sound that much better. So I would do just my normal A thing, which is 7, 9, 10. The B minor to you can do, okay, so if we go down the chords that you build over the B note on the low D string, you can either do a B minor, which I would play probably, if I really wanted to sound B minor, I would double this, so it'd be 9, mute, 9, 7, open, open. You could have the, do it without the pinky. You could also make this into a G over B chord by putting your middle finger down on the second string. And then that gives you a 4, 5, 1. Or to the 6. And then to the 5. Now we're getting into the whole scale, you know. So if you haven't done this before, you should, which would be just taking your scale, taking a D scale, right, and then putting thirds above it. If you don't know this, pause the video and learn it, and then, and if I need a whole video on this, I can make a whole video on this, but I think this info is out there pretty readily. And then the magic with drop D or dadgad is you can just double whatever fret you play here, you can also play here, because it's the same note. So you go D, E minor. So I'm only playing the F sharps, so is it F sharp minor, or is it D over F sharp? If I played this, it would be D over F sharp. If I played this, it would be F sharp minor. Your choice. G, A, B minor, either C sharp diminished or A over C sharp. So again, I'm just playing, I'm being very lazy, and I'm only fretting 3 notes for all that. I know a lot of people would take me to task and and play the full chord. Whoops, sorry. Like that. But I actually like all the ringy stuff. That's kind of what I'm after. I go out of my way for open strings and ringing. So, you know, but there's nothing wrong with either one of them. It's just a matter of which one you prefer. Yeah, okay, so hopefully that gives you a few tricks to play with. A little bit higher up, getting out of the old first position rut. The main thing for learning the upper notes is scales on one string. I can't stress it enough. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, right? Or whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step. If you don't have that in your bag of tricks, just take a little time and figure it out, because it'll open the world for you. And I no joke, it's just a very, very useful part of playing this instrument. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments, and I appreciate you watching. Take care.